like you forgot. I called a shot. Like blah, blah, blah. Y'all should know me well enough.
Rascal Jamaican in the United States of America.
I shouldn't see ya. Drop double R, fuck a beamer. Grass green, but me still hustle for make it greener. More cheese on my bread, it look like pizza. TVS, so cold, straight out of my freezer. I'm in a plate like the dealer. Top shadows and squeezers. In a top to bum bitch, my time feeders. Hot head, fever, top model, diva. Top bottles with the champion. Handle the ball like Kyrie. Ivy, Benny, she decide. Lipstick, red like it's Ferrari. You gon' make me flash on a bitch like a paparazzi. I'm too fly to crash up, but fucking kamikaze. Shensia, drop double R, fuck a beamer. Like a shot like trigger finger, I'm a stinger. My outfit a murder, it's a felony. Bitches all in my business without an LLC. And I do this shit for practice. Son so many bitches, I might put them on my taxes. Caribbean Serena with the racket. I ain't going back and forth with bitches cause they ratchet. Them a real blood clot man muscat. Can't start beef cause the water run deep. I got the type of money that can put you 6 feet. Call myself to sleep in $10,000 sheets. Bitches look like lumps, say a graceless. Big game.
Very, very secure woman. Trust me. She's learned that quality matters more than quantity. She doesn't need a crowd to validate her worth. Her confidence comes from within, not from the approval of others. She's not afraid to stand alone because she knows her own strength. She's selective with her energy and who she lets into her life. She's seen the fake friendships, the drama, and the gossip, and she's walked away from all of it. She's built a life that's peaceful and drama-free, and she's happier for it. She doesn't need to be surrounded by people to feel complete. She's comfortable in her own company. She knows that true friends are rare, and she'd rather have a few real ones than a bunch of fake ones. Her small circle is made up of people she can truly trust, people who have proven their loyalty. She doesn't waste time on meaningless relationships.
What's going on, everyone? This is Star. Welcome to the channel. And how was your week? My week was fine, thank you. Listen. So today the topic is Diddy. We talked about Diddy last week, and we're talking about him again. And I'm sure we're going to talk about him well into next year.
Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice.
I was defending him, and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me, and he contributed. He pretty much sent me to prison. So that is the context by which you must always describe that relationship. Yes, I forgave. I moved on, did not do any business.
You said he helped fund your political enterprise.
I never said that. I said that he proposed to give the Howard Scholarship, which is what I do in all realms. This was not someone who I vacationed with and who he and I enjoyed this great intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed my life and who I forgave and who I moved on. And don't distort it as if, you know, he and I were bombali. This is someone that destroyed my life.
Were you aware of the free-offs?
So I had nothing to do with Sean Combs' personal life, no interaction. That level, everything was strictly on a professional level.
A lot of people are curious about the status of P. Diddy.
Status of what?
P. Diddy. Diddy.
Puppy. The status of puppy.
What do you make of that situation? All right. No comment from Clive Davis on P. Diddy. Mr. Davis, you're a major influence on the career of P. Diddy. Have you spoken to him since the federal raid? Have you spoken to Sean Combs? Any comment, Mr. Davis? Any comments about Diddy? He credits you as one of his mentors.
So Clive Davis was Diddy's mentor. So yeah, he's never going to say anything because if he tell on Diddy, he's telling on himself. Clive Davis is like, listen, I'm going to pretend like I got dementia and I'm not going to say shit. I mean, what can he say about the situation? I mean, there's nothing to say. It's a whole lot of secrets in that industry. And everybody knows it. Is Diddy the first person to have a freak off in Hollywood? No, and he won't be the last. All right, let's move on to the next topic, and it is sacrificing self. Now, about 5 years ago, I sacrificed my old self. Now, my old self was a hardcore people pleaser that never wanted to say no. So if the family is wondering why the spells aren't working, it's because that old person is gone now. She was a sweet girl, but she wasn't getting the job done. You know what I'm saying? And people are mad about it. They want that old person back so they can keep doing what they do. But I'm sorry, she's gone. I mean, at some point, we all have to grow up and get out of that old way of thinking. We can't stay stagnant forever. Now, see, when people were doing wrong against me, they thought it was so funny, so hilarious. And how do you feel now? Wait until it happens to you. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, nobody can ever do anything like that to me. In the words of my father, keep living. Sometimes God will allow people to do all kinds of crazy things to people for years and years and years. And then finally, God says, okay, it's judgment time. And the shit hits like a ton of bricks. And the person can barely breathe because they got away with so much shit. Are you able to breathe now? With some people, karma hits immediately. With other people, it may take years. And then you got another group of people, it may take them till they get to their deathbed to get the karma. Why is that? I don't know. You're going to have a talk with God. And I know it's probably people in the group, oh, what's the big deal? We did black magic on you. What's the big deal? What's the big deal? Do it to your sons. Do it to your daughters, your granddaughters, your grandsons. And then ask me that question again. You all spread so many rumors, so many lies, that you all should write a book called The Book of Lies. Because you're great at that. Even when you all go to the practitioner, you tell the practitioner a lie, and then guess what happened? The spell hits your doorstep, not mine. And then, oh, she was so poor back then. I know driving that Jaguar was hell. But I understand you have to put out these lies because you got to do anything you got to do to make me stop telling the truth. You done told all these lies to all these people, and the truth is starting to trickle out, and you're losing it. Do you know how many people are laid up in the graveyard due to vicious lies told on them? Too many to count. Now let's go ahead and talk about the next topic.
You're almost the same age as my dad, and it makes me feel gross. Like, what if I was your daughter?
Hey, if you were my daughter, I'd be paying your rent if you were my daughter, so don't worry about that. Okay, let's figure it out. You really made up your mind about this? Because that's going to be it. Your ass is going to be out on the street.
Yes, I have.
Okay, well, you got 12 days to get the hell out of here, because I'm not going to put up with this. See you later.
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? You know what? Forget showing his wife. We're going to tell the world. We're going to tell the world. We're going to show the world what kind of monster Mr. Robert really is. Like, I literally just lost my dog 2 months ago. So it's not like I'm freeloading. And I do deliveries, but like, y'all know how that is. It's just not making ends meet. And I don't deserve to be slutted out just to have somewhere to lay my head, bro. Like, that shit is not cool. So, y'all, please help me spread the word about Mr. Robert.
That man was damn near stuttering. He doesn't want to put her out. He wants the sex. Every day he gets on his knees praying that she doesn't have the rent. That is crazy. And that happens more than you think. Yeah. I'm Star, the real magician. Good night.